Good morning. Welcome to the Adobe Fikemba theory. Today, we're going to continue from where we stopped. The previous time we talked about measurement in physics. Today we're learning physics. And in the previous topic, we talked about measurement. Okay, we defined what measurement is all about. We talked about the effects that can happen in measurement, the statement of uncertainty. We also talked about the importance of these random effects when they are small, and the importance of the systematic effects when they are also small. It talks about accuracy and precision. Today we are going to move on to talk about measurement of length. So we're looking at measurement of length. Measurement of what? Length. So I'd like you to know this first. Number one, the SI unit. The SI unit of length is meter. The SI unit of length is what? Meter. The next thing you want to ask yourself is, what is meter? Okay. Number two, what is meter? Meter is the distance traveled by light, okay, in a vacuum. Meter is the distance traveled by light in a vacuum for the time interval of 1/299,792,458 seconds. That's what meter is all about. So meter is the distance traveled by light in a vacuum at the time interval of what? 1/299,792,458 seconds. I'd like you to know that the standard instrument used for measuring length is the meter rule. The standard instrument used for measuring length is the what? The meter rule. Okay? The meter rule is the standard instrument. But for higher precision, for accuracy, okay, other instruments can be used. This instrument includes vernier caliper. Another instrument that can be used for the sake of precision and accuracy, and when you're dealing with smaller objects, as the case may be, is the micrometer screw gauge. Micrometer screw gauge. These instruments are used in determining the length of an object. Okay, but this is the standard instrument used. But for accuracy and higher precision, we use vernier caliper and micrometer screw gauge. Now, looking at the meter rule, the smallest division of graduation of the meter rule is what? 1 millimeter or 0.1 centimeter. This is the smallest division of graduation of the meter rule. Okay, the meter rule measures to an accuracy. Okay, the meter rule measures to an accuracy of 0.5 millimeter or 0.05 centimeter. 0.05 centimeter, which is half. It measures to an accuracy. The measurement of an accuracy of the meter rule is half of the smallest graduation of division. Half of the smallest division of graduation. That is what gives it measures to an accuracy. That is what it gives here, the number. Okay, 0.5 millimeter or 0.05 centimeter. Let's look at the vernier caliper. The vernier caliper, but before I tell you about the vernier caliper, the meter rule is used to measure the length of objects, the height of machine, length of books, etc. Okay? Now, if you look at the vernier caliper, the smallest division of graduation of the vernier caliper is what? 0.1 millimeter. Is what? 0.1 millimeter. Take note of this measurement, very important. Or 0.01 centimeter. Are you seeing it now? Okay. Why the vernier caliper measure to an accuracy? Okay. The measurement of an accuracy of the vernier caliper is 0.05 millimeter or 0.005 centimeter. Can you see that now? So the vernier caliper measures to an accuracy with this graduation, this division. Okay, this division. Okay, so the vernier caliper can be used. The vernier caliper can be used to measure the diameter of a test tube. So Vernier caliper is used to measure the what? Diameter. The diameter of a test tube. Test tube. The diameter of a test tube. Can you see that now? The Vernier caliper can also be used, okay, to measure the thickness of a converging lens. It can also be used to measure the thickness. The Vernier caliper can also be used to measure the thickness of a converging lens. Converging lens. Okay? It can be used to measure the what? The thickness of the converging lens and the diameter of a test tube. So it measures to accuracy up to 0.05 millimeter or 0.005 centimeter. Okay? But the smallest division of graduation of the Vernier caliper is 0.1 millimeter or 0.01 centimeter. The last one, before I call this class, I wrap it up, is the micrometer screw gauge. The micrometer screw gauge has the smallest division of graduation. Okay? Its smallest division of graduation is 0.01 millimeter. 0.01 millimeter or 0.001 centimeter. And it measures to an accuracy of half of the smallest division of graduation. So the micrometer screw gauge measures to an accuracy of half of the smallest division of graduation, meaning divide this by 2, will give you the accuracy of this particular instrument, which is the micrometer screw gauge. The micrometer screw gauge can be used to measure the thickness of a thin wire. So micrometer screw gauge is used to measure thickness of a thin wire. In the next video, we're going to be looking at how can we take readings from these various instruments used for measuring length. Thank you. I'd like to subscribe, to share, and to follow the